Greetings, fellow adventurers. Fred here, and welcome to the Flying Dungeon Master, the show intended to inspire your tabletop RPG creativity by showing you my own. And on this first video of the Flying Dungeon Master show, I plan to show you my RPG compendium binder, or give you an introduction to the world I created when I started taking dungeon mastering in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons a little more seriously, and give you a taste of my dungeon mastering style. So, without further ado, let's dive into it. The goal of my RPG binder is to give me a wide variety of tools, materials, and so forth in order to play the RPGs that I play, which at the moment is Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition and Savage Worlds. But the real meat and potatoes comes in with the sections I have the binder divided into. The files contain character sheets, both filled and blank and pre-generated. It contains maps and many more materials, but the real meat and potatoes comes in what's in the 3 rings part of the binder, which includes a full character creation section, which at the moment is a work in progress, but I want to be able to have it complete so I can not have to lug a library of books with me in order to play games and create characters in 5th edition. And it contains my homebrew library, a section where I pen down my adventures in Trinacia for my players and sometimes myself to go through and keep records of. There is also a monster database which has yet to have any information put into it. A general reference material section which has general information that I collect to keep information about Dungeons and Dragons together or in one place. And it has a section with a scratch pad where I can just jot down notes about things that happened in the game. When it comes to the design process of designing Trinacia, I took influence from the Player's Handbook and the Dungeon Master's Guide, as well as many other books featuring Forgotten Realms material, as the basis and clay that I added a lot more homebrew seasoning to create the right mix for what I wanted in Trinacia. The main reason I did this is so I could more easily integrate adventure modules such as Lost Mine of Fendelver and Dragon of Icefire Peak into the adventure. Though sitting down for one of these adventures or any adventure with me using the Trinacia setting is going to be a lot different from what you're used to if you're used to the Forgotten Realms setting. You basically have to know that not everything is going to be 100% the same. Names are going to be different, and some places are going to be different. But overall, it's the same adventure, but with my own interpretation of the said adventure. And thus far, my players are loving it. And speaking of my players, I will never railroad players in a game of Dungeons & Dragons, because I prefer a more sandboxy, open-world environment. Because this is a fantasy world. You should have the right to explore where you want to and experience the wonder. So I let my players explore where they want, do what they want, and interact with the world how they want, and even wreck the world if they want, but they are responsible for what they do. I feel this gives more incentive to create more shenanigans, which lead to very great stories for the game and its players for a long time to come. Overall, I've very much enjoyed sharing my creativity with people through this world that I created, and I hope I get to share this world with many more players in the future, or as time goes on and I get better at my dungeon mastering skills. So that has been a look at my tabletop RPG compendium, a first look at the world that I created for when I dungeon master, as well as a taste of how I run a Dungeons & Dragons game. If you haven't gotten your copy of the Dungeon Master's Guide or any of the other core rule books, you can find affiliate links down below, where if you click the links, I earn a small commission off of all purchases at no further cost to you, and it helps support the channel. But I hope to continue to review first person and third person and homebrew Dungeons & Dragons content in the future, or to help inspire your imagination. In the meantime, let me know what you'd like me to talk about in the future, or in the comments down below. And if you like that I'm going into tabletop RPG content, and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss another video. You can find links down below to my social media, as well as the pages where you can support the channel. Or, if you just want to drop me an email, you can do so at this address. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the trail of adventure.